Good morning, my loves. Happy Friday. It has been quite a week. It is about 5:15 here at the lake this morning. A few lights are still up, of course. It has been a week. We have survived holidays. So far, so good. We still have holidays left to go. Those celebrating Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, you have what, 7 days left, 6 days left to celebrate. There's 8 days in each. And of course, we have New Year's Eve coming up next week. So rest up, get ready, buckle up. In the interim, it's Friday. It is time for self-care. It is time for you to celebrate you. I want you to be proud of surviving, the holidays. That's a big thing. There is so much stress and anxiety, depression, dealing with holidays, dealing with family and work schedules and finances. One thing I hate to see with the holidays is people going into tremendous debt trying to impress someone. Honey, you don't need to impress your kids. They're your kids. Love them. Love them. Spend time with them. Tell them you love them. It's not about spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. It's about the time spent. Honey, it's quality, not quantity. Trying to impress someone you're dating, someone you're married to. Again, honey, it's not about the money. It's about your actions and your words. Do they match? It's about doing things to make their heart smile. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Give them a piece of your heart. Spend time with them. Do something they like to do. Write them a beautiful note and tell them how you feel. That is a gift. Something I want to touch on, because you know me, we talk self-care. We're going to talk about making other people's hearts smile as well, because that's part of self-care. I think to give of yourself to others, for me, I go to work every day. I have my day job, but I still kind of bring a little bit of the trauma therapist to work with me every day, dealing with our clients, dealing with the staff. I mean, I love you guys. I do. But sometimes y'all get a little crazy. Mom needs to have a little sit down. And we do. And then life is better, and it's okay. Just breathe. If you're doing something to make somebody else's heart smile, that is amazing. I am all about altruism. I do a lot of altruism. I do. And for those that don't know, altruism is when you do something and you don't expect recognition. You do it because it's the right thing to do. You do it because you just want to see somebody smile. There's a group of us at work, and we're always putting a piece of candy on somebody's desk or a cookie or saying, hey, you want to go to lunch? Just little things to lift somebody up and to make their day a little bit brighter. That's nice. That's altruism. It can be anonymous. You can send somebody the groceries. If you have a neighbor that's struggling, you can have groceries delivered to their home and just say from a neighbor. I mean, that can be an act of altruism. Going through the drive-thru, paying for the car behind you, an act of altruism. The grocery store, paying for somebody else's groceries in the 10 items or less, that can be an act of altruism. Buying somebody's coffee at the coffee shop, an act of altruism. And I like to think, I touch base with, Mary Jo Ross. Hey, Mary Jo. I know, honey, it's early. So I touched base with her last evening. And, we're doing everything we can to bring Seneca Todd home. And we will find her. We are praying she's alive. We are praying she's still in the continental United States. We got a lot of prayers going up. We've got a lot of people helping us. We have Kevin Metcalf with the Attorney General's office. We have Zach Neef with Homeland Security. We have a lot of folks. Doug Gilmer is out there. Bill Wolf is out there. We have a lot of folks. Oh, can't forget, sorry, I don't want to forget anybody that's helping you. Tyler Stute is out there. Nate Bolter is out. Just, even if they are just talking to people, even if they just share it on social media, that's helping. And the reason we do this, and I know I can speak for Mary Jo because we talked about this last night, we don't do it for the kudos. I mean, Mary Jo was on, what was it, KTUL the other day doing an interview about bringing Seneca Todd home. It's not the first time she's been on TV. Honey, I've been on TV. I've been interviewed. You know, I've been in newspapers. I've been in magazines. Okay, fine. You know, I do podcasts, whatever. I don't do it for the recognition. I don't do it for the kudos. I don't do these videos for the kudos. I mean, if people watch them and they get something out of it, that's all I need. That's it. If it makes you think a minute, if it gives you something to talk about at the dinner table, at the office, my job is done. If it makes you change your perspective, love yourself a little more, respect yourself a little more, handle your core wounds, your triggers and traumas differently, that's a good day for me. But with what we do, Mary Jo, myself, Kevin, Zach, Nate, Tyler, all of us, we don't do it for the kudos. We don't do it for the recognition. We don't do it for the likes and the shares. I mean, we do it to help the child. That is the sole purpose we do it, is to help find a child, help find a missing person, help bring someone who's being trafficked home. And that is what altruism is about. Giving of yourself selflessly. That's it. Plain and simple. Doing something selflessly to help someone else. And you have to separate ego and soul. So when you do something this weekend, okay, because we're talking self-care, doing something to make your heart smile, doing something to make somebody else's heart smile, I want you to stop and I want you to think. When you're doing something to make someone else's heart smile, are you doing it for the recognition? Are you doing it so they will love you more? Are you doing it so that they will like you more? Are you doing it to get somebody's attention, to promote yourself, to promote your cause? Or are you doing it just to see the smile on their face? I will tell you, at Christmas this year, I got 0 gifts. 0. I did not want one thing. What I wanted was to see my granddaughter's face when she saw what I got her. That was the gift. When I surprised my grown-ass son with a Santa present Christmas morning, that was a gift. You know, and I can just see, you know, obviously they're in the Midwest and I'm in Arizona. I can see his face. And I got the text and I talked to him and it was like, oh, Mom, gosh. You know, he was 8 years old all over again. He was that little kid that got a surprise Christmas morning. It's not about what I get out of it. It's about the smile I put on somebody else's face. It's about the hope I put in their heart. It's about fanning that little flame in their soul and letting them know, honey, you matter. Your life matters. Your thoughts matter. Your ideas matter. Your voice matters. Your opinions matter. Because you matter. That, my love, is why I do what I do. That is altruism. It's not about the likes and the shares. It's not about getting your face on the news, in papers, on video. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that see my face on social media and say, oh, Lord, it's that crazy old lady, and they just keep scrolling. That's okay. If I touch one person's life, it's a good day. On that note, happy Friday. Please do something to celebrate you. Get yourself that favorite coffee, grab yourself a donut on the way to work. It's Friday, which means I may be going to Manuel's for lunch. Maybe, possibly, depending on how crazy work gets. But that's what I do for self-care. I love going there. The staff there, you know, the servers are amazing. The food is off the chart. So I grab a coworker and we go have lunch. It makes my heart smile. It's my reward for surviving the week. Do something to show yourself a little love, a little appreciation, and make somebody else's heart smile too. Have a great Friday. I love y'all.